Hello everyone, Khyati Rupani is back again with her yap on diet and nutrition. This is the 6th episode of Chai Time and you must be wondering who is this new face besides me. A lot of you must have heard about her, a lot of you must have heard from her, and nowadays the only name in my mouth for any coordination is Anusha. So Anusha is a new member to the team of Balanced Nutrition and I am sure a lot of you have spoken to her. Hi Anusha.
Hi guys. Hi ma'am. Hi guys.
Yes. So Anusha has all your questions ready and let us start the first question immediately. But again, as usual, I have a story for you. Yesterday, I went to this wedding and in the wedding, I met 3 kinds of people. I was not hungry. So as usual, I was taking my time to feel hungry before I go for the lunch. But I had one auntie, diet. I was like, I haven't even started. So, one auntie. Second auntie, हालत देखा है अपना, लकड़ी हो गई है. And the third auntie was like, अरे मेन्यू में से कोई diet food है क्या? Will you please tell me? So I, as usual, was stuck up at a wedding with 3 kinds of people judging me. Doesn't this happen to you as well? Whether you are on a diet program or whether you are off a diet program, whether you are eating roti rice or whether you are eating soup salad, everybody right here is there to give you one opinion about how good is roti rice or how good is soup salad. Let me tell you, both are extremely good and that is what our entire chat show today is based on. I am going to tell you all certain foods which are excellent for weight loss and certain foods which we think are not good but then are good in their own sense. So today's topic, roti or rice, salad or soup, will begin shortly. But let me first start with a very good question which everybody who joins me, wants to join me or is thinking about joining me has. Yes, Anusha, can you share the first question here?
Yes, ma'am. Here, Jasmeet and Kavita have asked a very important question. Their question is how to maintain weight after losing it and how important is portion control?
Excellent question for everybody here who is fat right now. I know of so many clients who have written to me or who have even met me getting frustrated with 2008 May 110 kgs tha. Mr. Jinesh from Bahrain. If you are watching me, hi. But this is one name I remember very clearly. He was 127 in 2008, came to 80 in 2010 and today he is weighing 130 kilos. So he is sick and tired of being on a diet, off a diet, and he is sick and tired of getting again and again the same question of if you eat this, weight to badhega. If you eat that, weight to badhega. So I as well have gone through this entire yo-yo twice in my life. One is of course when I was detected with PCOS and second is when I had the baby. Both these times weight fluctuated from 90 to 70 to back 90 to now, touch wood, should I tell you, 54. What I would like to tell you here is a program or any dietitian, any trainer, the only thing they should concentrate on is both weight loss as well as weight management. 70% of the efforts we at Balanced Nutrition put in are only and only on those 60 days that you are with me or those 90 days that you are with me. These days are for active weight loss. So at that time I tell my clients, the more free hand you give me, the better. I am not going to starve you. So you lose weight in those stipulated periods of time, but at the same time, as your nutritionist, we here are supposed to teach you how to eat in a restaurant, how much of cake to eat just because it is a craving, how much of pastries to eat, how much of chips to eat. Nobody in this world, including me, can refrain or can beat your craving again and again and again. So here what I would say is concentrate 70% on losing the weight while you are with your nutritionist / trainer. 30% of it learn how to maintain your portion, learn how to eat at a restaurant, learn how to eat when you're on a holiday, and always ensure that you are not stepping too much into diet and I can't zone. Another thing I was discussing again with a lot of clients this week is, I have gone through this myself. You know, when we crave for something, Anusha, we end up eating a big slice of cake, or my capacity was 4 gulab jamuns in one go. Now, tell me, how many of you have not regretted eating that big slice of cake after 20 minutes? You know, I used to cry. I used to start weeping. That क्यों खाया? 4 गुलाब जामुन क्यों खाया? अब क्यों इतना गंदा फील हो रहा है? So A, you ate it and you ate it to get joy. But B, what happened on the contrary is guilt, weight gain, and an emotional instability which will make you repeat that thing again. So as your nutritionist, we have to ensure that we teach you to eat a good amount of that food, but at the same time ensure that it doesn't go overboard. The next question before we go ahead is one more. I always have, now that we have a new website and we have new programs coming up, I have mentioned an average weight loss in every program. So people here are getting a little misled. The average weight loss in a very common program is in 90 days, say ranging from 12 kgs to 26 kgs. Now please understand, when you are losing weight, whether with me or with anybody else, you must understand one thing. A person who is 100 kgs, if he loses 4 to 5 kgs in one session, it is absolutely normal because he weighs that much. So a person who is 80 kgs and he or she loses 2 odd kgs, it is absolutely healthy and absolutely okay. At the same time, a successful client who is weighing between 60 and 70 kgs would lose anything between 1 to 2 kgs. So please don't punish yourself or don't believe in numbers which are given to you arbitrarily. Purposely, I have put such a big average because at Balanced Nutrition we have a 65 kg woman also, and we have a woman who is battling her weight with 110 kgs. So all in all, please understand, it is not about the number. In fact, today morning I have put up a picture of a girl called Gunjan. Gunjan has spent a good 3 months with us. In those 3 months, she has lost only 3 kgs. Okay, to be very precise, 3.5 kilos. But if you see, her dress size has dropped from XL to at least M right now. I wouldn't have her dress size peeche visible. But this is what is success. 1 kg fat is like me putting a layer of cotton over here, over the table where Anusha is sitting. So Anusha to dikhai nahi degi humko. But at the same time, if I put 1 kg of a muscle where I am sitting, because I want to be seen in the camera, so that 1 kg muscle is like a brick. So say suppose this, I put it here, it's a brick, it will occupy this much place. But yahan pe agar cotton rakha, so it is this much. So that cotton is nothing but fat. And we women tend to have a little more fat. So when you are losing 1 kg and when you are losing a lot on inches, or for that matter, I have clients losing 300 grams and giving me smileys, which worry me so much. But at the same time, they write to me, Khyati, super binge loss, no starvation, and can observe fat loss. So this is what I would say is a successful program. Please, please, please don't go for weight loss programs or weight loss centers which promise you guarantee 10 kilo in 2 months. Not possible, okay? Success depends on your body composition. Koi, even me for that matter, genetically born with a little higher fat percentage. Today also when I say bye, my forearm keeps saying bye for another 10 seconds. But I'm born with that. Yes, I can go on salt-free, water-free, blah 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 diet and get it back to normal where it would not shake. But is that me? No, that's not me. Never ever feel, bad to tell your dietitian that listen, I'm a Gujarati. I will need my tea khakra in the morning. Or I'm a South Indian. I need my rice. It is as usual, I keep saying, it's our job to plan a diet which is suitable for you, given your age, given your body type, given your body composition. सारा बहुत ज्यादा कॉम्प्लेक्स लग रहा है आप लोगों को, but that all is my job. Your job is eat well, eat happily, enjoy your weight loss journey, and as usual, write good things to me. Next question, but before that, Vidya, there is an article in our blog which tells you the body types. Can you please put that? All of you, I want you to read that article, please, and ensure that you don't fall into because she is size 0 and she lost 8 kgs in a month, I should. No, you may drop more sizes and you may be happier and healthier that way. Yes, Anusha, what is the next question now?
The next question is by Fatima. She has asked what are the best options for dinner which are high on protein, less on carb, but are also filling for the stomach. She has also asked that in the protein-rich foods, apart from eggs and milk, what else can be included?
Fatima, thank you so much for the good words that you have written. I think Anusha should read these good words first and then I'll answer your question.
Yes, Fatima has said, Hi Khyati, kudos to you for sharing your precious knowledge to the ones who are not even part of your program and are benefiting from it. I have learned a lot about healthy eating from you. A big thank you from my side.
Thank you very much, Fatima. In fact, that is what keeps us motivated over here. The first chai time got 2,000 views and the fifth chai time got 10,000 views. So that is what gives me a good sleep at night, that messages that I want to give are being appreciated by no less than a few thousand people. And now back to answering your question. Let me ask you, why do you want to go on low carbs in the night? Is it going to help you in weight loss, you think? If that is what you think, then it is wrong. Concentrating one particular nutrient, okay, at one particular time. It's like breakfast में ज़्यादा protein दे दिया, lunch में ज़्यादा vitamin C दे दिया, शाम को ज़्यादा liquid दे दिया. No, that doesn't work like that, okay? A diet chart has to have a proper proportion of carbohydrates, proteins and fats to be talking about macronutrients. Vitamins, minerals, मेरा जो job है, that is back end and that is very detailed. But let me tell you, do not go for something like this because being an Indian, you may not be able to sustain this for long. I would also like to tell you that yes, there are many options which are high in protein and low on carbs. Can I tell you one very easy thing? You eat dalia. So by your name, I feel you belong a little bit to the Islamic sect, you know. So you tend to eat khichda, which is cooked in the night. So khichda is something which is made out of mutton and it is made out of dalia. Now dalia is something which is again carbohydrate but complex carbohydrates. Okay, so the sugars, the refined foods, the etc harm it doesn't do. The khichda originated from Saudi Arabia. That is why they add mutton and they used to even add camel meat. We being here, and of course I keep telling us that we have to modify food a little bit. So हमारा जो खिचड़ा है, अगर आप वो चिकन के साथ बना लो, थोड़े वेजिटेबल्स डाल दो और दलिया डाल दो, it becomes a high class meal for you, which is filling and substantial. आप आप high protein कर रहे हो, लेकिन your question is you want something filling. तो ये filling जो है is an Indian trait, okay, a trait that we Asians and Indians need. We cannot eat steak and vegetables and potatoes. तो हम वैसे नहीं हैं. Do not say no to your cereals. Your cereals are absolutely your best friends. Yes, say no to bread. Say no to वो क्या बनाते हैं यार? वो खोया वाला पराठा, मैदा वाला, मीठा मीठा, सा मीठा कुलचा. Say no to kulcha. Say no to. हाँ नवीन पता चल गया. Naveen is going on and on over there. Of course, my techie. He's saying 15 minutes are done, and I'm sure Anusha has spoken for 1 minute. But what to do? I talk, yaar Naveen. मत बता फिर से. So where was I?
कुलचा पराठा.
Kulcha mat khao. Okay, white rice. Yes, I understand. We grew up eating white rice. La 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 la. There is a big theory. But mat khao because we are trying to lose weight. And bedtime is something that how much ever we try, we are not going to be able to eat dinner at 7. तो जो डिनर 9, 9:30, 10 को जा रहा है, जिसके बाद हम सीधा सो रहे हैं, तो इट इज बेटर टू स्टिक टू हाई फाइबर फूड्स. जवार रोटी, रागी रोटी, बाजरा खिचड़ी, दलिया, all of them, ragi, they are not only going to help you, my dear. They are going to help your entire family. They are going to help your husband. They are going to help your in-laws. They are going to help your children. So, in my house the deal is 4 days I decide. 3 days they decide 50%. उसके ऊपर में. So, this is the deal that we crack in my house. I want all of you to tell me what healthy deals you all crack in your house in the comment section. Also, I want you to ask me any questions that you have immediately in the comment section. So today Vidya is manning the comments and she will shortly come and give me all your questions. Anusha, next question please.
Okay, Indira here has asked that she has read in many places that it is not healthy to have fruits after 4 o'clock in the evening.
Indira is my family from Dubai. In fact, I was shocked because I am visiting Dubai end of this month. So all of you who want to meet me, be it a client or be it somebody who wants to meet us, you can call Anusha. The number is 98205 43329. She will help you with an appointment and that is how we will meet. People like Indira have actually led balanced nutrition in countries like UAE where it is today. Last Dubai visit was with 67 clients, which was last March. This Dubai visit shockingly is telling me we are a little above 600 clients in the UAE. When I read that figure, I did not get sleep and I was like, oh my god. And morning itself, I said, let's do some more research and development before I visit that place and before I give them more advice. Indira has lost a good 10 kilos and is looking ravishing. So Indira, anybody who tells you not to eat fruits after 4 p.m. is joking. What I would say is, do not combine your fruit with a meal. लंच में फ्रूट मत खाओ, लंच के तुरंत बाद फ्रूट मत खाओ. ट्रीट अ फ्रूट एज अ मिड मील. ब्रेकफास्ट और लंच के बीच की भूख, fruit is an absolutely superb option. Fruit is not to fill your stomach only. It gives you the required vitamin, a required mineral, fiber, and also your skin and hair stay intact. So your fruit comes in mid-morning. Your fruit can come in at 5 to 6, but Indian ho 5 to 6 chai time hota hai hamara, so you can shift it a little before dinner, maybe an hour before dinner. After dinner, bad idea, because dinner के बाद already हम लेटने के मूड में हो जाते हैं. तो if we eat a fruit at that time, we are just stuffing ourselves. That fruit will remain till here all night, and in the morning it will come out just the way it is, or rather give you constipation. So what my suggestion would be, Indira, mid meal में डालो उसको, लेकिन as a meal or after a meal मत खाओ. Next question, Anusha.
Ma'am, since you were speaking about hair nutrition, Bhavika here is a little worried. She's asking us what to do after dieting when she's losing hair.
Bhavika, if you have done a diet program and if you have lost hair, I don't want to sound, oh, this dietitian is bad, but it is the job of a good diet plan and a good diet chart or a regime that you should not be suffering from any of this. A seasonal variation, jahan pe in winter we may see a mild higher hair fall. In Mumbai, we see a higher hair fall in monsoon because sometimes the water comes essay without any purification. So this may lead to hair fall. But it is not right if your diet and weight loss has made you lose hair. We have to check for something either which has gone wrong. A constant supply of fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, nuts, as well as if you're a vegetarian, paneer, chhash, dahi, kheer, khichdi, all of this in the right proportion will ensure that your skin and hair are absolutely perfect. Okay? It is my first job to see that I am not spoiling anything that is existingly beautiful in you. So Bhavika, no, there's no side effect like that. Okay? And in case you need help, again I'm asking Vidya, we have a very nice article on hair fall and how to save it. She will put it up right across. All of you please read it. Have you started posting your questions? Because I am in a hurry to answer them. Anusha, let's ask the next question.
Also, Jigna has asked, will diet solve the problem of premature graying of hair?
Gosh, Jigna, look here. 10. I've told Anusha, if anybody asks my age na, 4 साल से 29 ही है. How 30 के ऊपर जाता ही नहीं है. But now I'm not able to do it because thanks to this. At the same time, I have played with my hair a lot in the past. Red color is the boldest I have gone. Global highlights. Not worrying about oiling my hair. So all this is something I have done. So I am saving the color part of it, and I am right now living with the fact that I have 10 white hair. So yes, anybody who is telling you ये तेल लगाओ, ये diet लगाओ, खाओ, ऐसे करो, वैसे करो, it is not going to help you. A good diet chart is not going to help in premature graying, and that is something we will have to accept as a fact. Hair fall, the type of hair, the strength of your hair, the hair follicle, all of that is going to be very, very, very well taken care of. But color change, sorry, Jigna, kahin nahi tha. It's okay.
Yes. Next question is by Sridevi. She is asking, is it true that eating small meals every 2 hours helps to reduce weight?
Sridevi, hi. I know you are on session 1 and I am keeping a big eye on you. So make sure you do a good job this time with us. Vis-a-vis your question of eating every 2 hours. Well, Anusha will tell you that our textbooks taught us that. 100%. Because eating heavy meals, what happens is you eat a breakfast at 9. Okay. And by the time you eat lunch, I'm giving you an example, don't quote me on the time. Our breakfast time variations are there. But when we talk about the meals that my dada or my father followed is a breakfast and then a lunch. So what happens is between that 8 or 9 o'clock and 1 or 2 o'clock, the gap becomes a little too much. Okay. So the gap is a reason where you are very hungry. So if your diet or if your body is needing 2 rotis, you will end up eating 3. And because of the hunger, you may end up eating 4 as well. So I tell my clients, I'm not asking them to eat every 2 hours, but at least 4 meals in a day. At least, because I get very scared of lunch and dinner. 1-2 बजे lunch और फिर सीधा dinner at 10. And that dinner at 10 starts from munching bhujia, डब्बा से निकाला, ये किया, X किया, Y किया, to अच्छा 2 ही सब्जी बनाया आज, अच्छा वो फ्राई वाला चिकन बना देना, से लेके मीठा आज कुछ नहीं है फ्रिज में, से लेके, and the dinner becomes a bigger and a bigger and a bigger course because you are mentally very relaxed and you can enjoy the food. So वो चीज से मुझे थोड़ा डर लगता है. So that is why I make sure that you eat something in the evening just to overeat in the dinner. So ऐसा 2 hourly plan, nothing is there. In fact, sometimes when I am so busy that I end up skipping a meal here and there. But I'm on maintenance, okay? So mid meals for all of you who are on active weight loss are important. yes, too early mat karo, but at least something between breakfast lunch, something between lunch and dinner, and I'm fine. तो सेव पूरी मत खाना please. Wait.
Okay. So then the next question here is by Tejashri. She has a little question about plateau. She's asking, in spite of following a good exercise regime, eating everything right, there's still no change happening. What can be the reason behind it, and what is that extra push that is required to acquire results?
Tejashri, hi, how are you? Tejashri Chitnis Shah, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yes.
Yes, Tejashri. Now what happens is, when I came across these kind of situations, okay, the first thing I tend to check is exercise कौन सा हो रहा है. Here I am not criticizing weight training, which most dietitians say अभी मत करो. What happens is, when you're weight training, you tend to bulk up and put on a little muscle mass. Also, sometimes when you're doing an aerobic exercise and you tend to cross your limit, okay, there is an aerobic exercise which sometimes is done where you are feeling happier and nice, but there is an aerobic exercise like इतना दौड़ लिया या इतना चल लिया कि टांगे दुखने लगी और ऐसे हो गए हम. This will end up making you hungrier, and you will end up eating a little more just because you have wasted a lot of your energy there. This imbalance is something we tend to ignore. एक तो वो weight training वाला जिसमें weight is getting added because of muscle, which is good in the long run. It's not bad at all. But what I would suggest is, just send me all this. Let me take a detailed look as to, are you eating a little more after exercise? Like I don't exercise too much. That is, I hate myself for it. But the day I do, like suppose if I am traveling, and we generally don't get to walk here in Bombay, so I enjoy my walks with my family. But I know that after that walk, I end up eating one extra slice of pizza or one sandwich or one roti extra. तो ये जो extra खाना है ना, that is creating your plateau. So send everything to me, and if there is anything more anyone wants to know on plateau, please put your questions. Vidya, कोई questions आए क्या? There. Can you pass it on to me? Vidya is very camera shy. She will not come. Only one hand will come. There, see? But she's an excellent coder. So all of you who are watching our website, she's a little mouse who codes in my office. Thank you, Vidya. So now let's go to some other question. While I'm answering that question, Anusha, you can go through the new ones.
Yes.
Ha, bata.
I think this is a very relevant question since Valentine's Day is coming up. Shweta Patel wants to know, me and my husband both eat almost the same amount of food, and I do more physical work compared to him. Then why do I put on weight?
Yeah, I also say that. मतलब क्या है, पति करता क्या है लाइफ में? हाँ, what does he do? Breakfast बन के मिल जाता है, खाना आ जाता है, मार्केट हम जाते हैं, बच्चे को लेने जाना, लेके आना, सब हम करते हैं. What does he do? हाँ, he goes to office, sits, eats the dabba which we give, attends a meeting, comes back, sits and sleeps. Sorry, before that eats a big dinner. Isn't that right, Shweta, right?
Yes.
Isn't that right, Shweta? But I'll tell you, this part I'm very jealous about. Men, by DNA, have a much higher muscle mass than we women, and men have a slightly lower to a much lower fat percentage than women. So even while he's sitting down, he's burning more calories, than you and me. Men play with only 2 hormones, maximum 3 hormones, whereas we women have a problem with estrogen, progesterone, testosterone high हो गया, low हो गया, thyroid, pituitary, adrenaline, aldosterone, and the names go on and on. We go through a lot of changes in terms of menstruation, in terms of every month ovaries coming out, eggs coming out of ovaries. Every month we are going through a cycle of progesterone and estrogen. So this is what is causing us maximum weight gain. What I would suggest is, sorry, but you cannot eat as much as him. Especially rearrangement of your plate is what we will be needing to look into. He will be able to digest one bowl of rice, two chapatis, sabji, but you will not be able to. Because we have a lot of hormones at play. We by nature Indian, and what is our surname? Patel, Gujarati. Hips, tummy is a zone where we will put on fat. So your diet, I need to know, of course, both your weights. I need to know a lot more, but definitely with whatever I know, I am sure you will be having to alternate the plate in such a fashion that you eat more of vegetables, you eat more of dal, and go easy on your roti. And never mix your roti and rice together, for now at least. Let's see how you fare. You can always write back to me next week.
So the new questions that we have a very important question. White rice or brown rice, which is better?
Okay, I have white rice, I have brown rice, I have red rice, I have black rice. Vidya, article dalo. Okay, so Vidya is going to put up an article which is going to tell you everything about rice, different types of rice. Okay, I stay in India. In India, I will get brown rice everywhere. Now to everywhere. I will get red rice, South India. I will get black rice, northeast region, and I will get basmati rice up north. Basmati rice up north, not overweight, normal individual, good. Glycemic index, good. Yes, I know it is coming as a shock to you all, but basmati rice is much better to have than a normal white rice because its glycemic index, which means the rate at which sugar comes out of it and the rate at which it is digested is a little lesser than compared to normal white rice. Red rice is down south because rice के अलावा हम खाते क्या है? पुट्टू, appam, rice, lemon rice, curd rice, murukku, मेरी favorite. What else? पिसी बेले भात, फिर वो पॉट में बनाते हैं अच्छा सा सॉफ्ट पोंगल, and all these things are rice and rice. I mean, hats off to South Indian mothers and women who can make rice so delicious. Forget idli dosa, my god, the nation nahi, the world is surviving on it. So kudos to you all. But if you go back in time, you will see that South Indians use a lot of red rice. Now the problem here is, I am battling somebody who loves rice, whether it's a South Indian, North Indian, Gujarati, and at the same time needs 3 to 4 watkis or other katoris of rice to fill in the stomach. To make him or her lose weight, I have to ensure that I am giving rice which is little high on fiber. Now that high fiber rice can be brown, can be black, can be unpolished, whatever is available around the region. Also, what I would say is, brown rice की आदत अपने बच्चे को लगाओगे, the entire layer, okay, of bran which is there on the rice, a boon for your child. Niacin, B6, वो जो B complex की syrups देते हैं ना, वो बंद हो जाएगी बच्चे को. And us also, one bowl of rice will be tastier, healthier, more filling. Today if I eat white rice, I need 2 katoris. If I eat brown rice, 1 katori, and I am happy and satisfied. मुझे नींद भी नहीं आती है उसके बाद. So yes, unpolished, brown or any such rice, if you like it and if they become your lifestyle, friends for life. But if you're losing weight, तो यार थोड़ा use कर लो brown rice, black rice, red rice, whatever you get around your area. There is one more thing I need to tell you here. A lot of companies are coming up with packaged rice. Okay, they are protecting themselves. Anusha, come pass it. They are protecting themselves by making brown rice with a very fine layer of bran, so it is actually white. Okay, so when you cook it, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. So don't go for that. Go for the local brown rice available at a banya, or the loose brown rice available at these big bazaars and the D-marts. Okay, don't go for the basmati which is packaged. Okay, next question.
We have someone with an acidity problem. So the person is asking us, what are the foods which may cause acidity? Ma'am, if I'm not wrong, we also received a random email of a female whose husband was suffering from chronic acidity and was continuously vomiting.
Yes, yes.
So some tips from your side.
Yes. What I would say is, we just tend to make this statement so offhand, ना कि हाँ आज acidity हो रहा है. No, it is a small warning that your tummy is knocking at. कि hello, something is wrong with us. क्यों हो रहा है? And acidity is the main reason today for anything, right from Crohn's disease, GERD disease, heartburn, weight gain, stress, सारा कुछ. Okay, main reason for acidity, if I may see around my life, if we see our clients who are working, is again breakfast तीखा तीखा तीखा, इडली सांबार, ऑमलेट पाव, पोहा विद मिर्ची, XYZ, मिल गया पूरा तीखा तीखा, चाय के साथ पिया, एसिडिक इन नेचर अगेन. देन meeting 1, meeting 2, meeting 3, or when we are outside, coffee, tea, cigarette, or max to max a biscuit. Acidic, 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 acidic. Lunch, क्या बात करें यार, लंच में बोरिंग सब्जी बनाए, मिर्ची कम है. Why haven't you made कोल्हापुरी? Why haven't you added spice? Again, wheat acidic, the dal, X, Y, Z, all acidic. If you go to see, the Lucknowi biryani also is served with a big bowl of authentic वाली खाओगे तो mint and cucumber raita. You need that balancing act. Because we have become a dabba culture or a fast food culture or a one item meal, we tend to face a lot of acidity. तो इसका जो root है ना, वो नीचे तक जाके diet change करना पड़ेगा. I can give you some tips which Vidya is putting up on the blog again, but it is like यहाँ पे crack पड़ गई है तो मैं पहले सेलो टेप लगा लूँ, फिर मैं white cement लगा लूँ, फिर मैं temporarily कुछ कर लूँ. So that is not going to work, my love. You will have to ensure that you see what is there in your diet, and I assure you there are quite a lot of foods or timing or amount which is going wrong, because of which you are having this acidity and vomiting. Please ensure you all add a lot of curds. Any Indian who does not react well to curds is beyond me. Curd से सर्दी होती है? No, it doesn't happen. Please ensure you eat curd which is घर का, which is not cold, and I assure you after a meal, curd and chas are going to do best to you. Next question, yeah.
Yes, someone has asked us that, how about eating cornflakes or breakfast cereal for that matter?
Yes, breakfast cereal, when it came to India, I remember there was a lot of havoc created in terms of पैकेट में से कैसे खाएंगे, and nutritionists went all out, yeah, this and that and X and Y and Z. What I would say is, rather than eating a butter aloo paratha, and if you are in a rush and you have no time, in Mumbai what we get is vada pav. Maharashtra, interiors of Maharashtra, misal, usal, Gujarat, gathia, jalebi, and खाखरा थेपला. Up north पराठों की लाइन लग जाती है. I have put up a post on breakfast options all over India, and all of them somewhere seem to be heavy because we did not follow that time eat every 2 hours meal, no. So the breakfast was very heavy. What happens now is, हमको इतने एनर्जी की जरूरत नहीं है, इतने कैलोरीज की भी जरूरत नहीं है, और हमारे पास इतना टाइम भी नहीं है. So those who have time and those who can make a fresh breakfast, of course your fresh breakfast is a better bet. In fact, if you go see my website, you will find many interesting recipes of breakfast. Recipes of breakfast का blog डाल दे, हाँ, blog नहीं, वो recipe का link डालो. So you can register and view those. But if I am in a rush, okay, rather than cornflakes, I would say a muesli is a better option. I know, it's Western, हमने कभी नहीं खाया, but do we have that time to right now make a breakfast? If we do, the options are there. If we don't, muesli is a better bet than cornflakes because cornflakes में fiber नहीं है. अगर cornflakes खाना है, तो put 2 चम्मच oats in it and ensure you put half apple. Fiber भी balance हो जाएगा. Superb meal, filling, ready to go.
Next is, will diet help in losing lower body, butt, thighs, and or walking is a must along with it?
Okay, a diet plays 90% role in making any alteration in your body. You ask Hrithik, you ask वो six pack वाले Salman Khan, I love him. You ask anyone who has worked hard on their body, including Katrina Kaif, who did a six-pack ab. Even I was reading about Befikre, the movie where you know that heroine has a flat ab, and Ranveer Singh has looks which keep changing every now and then. They had 2 nutritionists on board every single day. ये शॉर्ट करना है, ये डाइट कहाँ है? पेरिस. So Paris में XYZ मिलता है. He has to eat this and this. He has bulked up. Okay, eating lot of protein. The way or the shirts that he had to look leaner in, or when he had to look sad in, when he breaks up, तब उसने carbs पे वापस concentrate किया. Workout 40 minutes a day. What you eat stays with you for life. So never underestimate a diet for anything. But your first part, will it help me reduce thighs and all? No. In my course, we did 3 years. After 12, 3 years bachelor, 2 years masters. So 5 years. Okay, and of course nobody gave us degree. 6 months internship चाहिए. So 5.5 years, okay, and we sometimes used to be those good girls, no, ऐसे extra 3 महीना इधर, ma'am, please put me here. So 6 years, मुझे कभी ऐसे diet नहीं सिखाई जहाँ ये दे दो थाई कम हो जाएगा, ये दे दो stomach कम हो जाएगा. We at Balanced Nutrition, thanks to clients all over the world, we just added Indonesia in our profile and Korea. So we keep studying every day about something new that comes to us. Liver transplant case came to us. A case where the lady is too scared to go on dialysis and doctor has given 1 month comes to us. So my job of getting into R&D and reading every day is too much. बहुत करना पड़ता है reading मुझे. आज तक एक article नहीं मिला जिसमें लिखा है you eat this food and you will lose stomach fat, which is authenticated. Google पे फालतू articles by the dozen you will get. So I don't believe in all that. But yes, a good diet and an exercise is going to make sure you will lose fat. Vidya, spot reduction का video डाल दो please. So it will make you lose fat from places where it's maximum. So no exercise, no machine. Ocean में वो machines थे क्या? Wire, those. वो pills, वो herbs, अरे Garcinia, Cambodia and all that. उससे अगर होता, we would have done 3 months diploma and come out. No, we have to study biochemistry, human nutrition. We have to study dietetics, maternal. We have been sent to Anganwadis where we were asked to plan meals for 2 rupees budget. वो बच्चे को 2 रुपए में मुझे लंच प्लान करना होता है. I'm sure अभी 4 रुपया कर दिया होगा. 5 rupees है ना अभी. So in 5 rupees we have to plan a meal for a client for a child who is going to that Anganwadi. So we here have to learn so much. Not one pill, one Garcinia, one powder. अगर ये होता possible, तो come on. I mean, we all would have had a waste of 24 today. So I hope I've answered your question. But I know you won't be happy with the answer. But yeah, these are facts, my dear. Yeah.
Next question is about detox and infused water. Does it really help to lose weight? If yes, then which is better, infused or detox?
Okay, detox water and infused water. Okay, Now both are names which are given by, they are not they are not in Oxford dictionary, neither are they in हमारी कोई journals में भी नहीं है. It is not in Indian journals of nutrition science, or it is not in American journals of any science. Okay, so these are things which a nutritionist has developed on her own over time. So when I suggest an infused water, it is mostly to clients who are a little naughty and don't have enough water. So for me also, it is very refreshing for me to not have plain water, but water with a slice of lemon and mint. Okay, the goodness of that water, of course, is much better. It improves manifold. Somewhere it plays a very small role. We have our office near the airport, so you may be hearing some zing sounds, which are the plane gone. So this is an important question where these waters are, yes, helpful, and they play a small role in increasing metabolism. Plain water also increases metabolism, but infused water little higher. So detox water, infused water, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. You want recipes and you want an article, I am putting it right across. with the infused water का article डालो. Okay, so that article will come right away, and that is how we will tell you how to make these waters. Enjoy them. Refreshing drink है, much better than Pepsi, beer and Coke.
So next question is by Miss Satinder. She wants to skip her lunch and eat a big bowl of curd with fruit or cucumber in it, as she does not feel a lot hungry during that time. So she's asking whether curd is a healthy option or no.
Satinder aunty, hello. Thank you for being such a lovely follower with us. I would say that आप ना ये 2 दिन try कर लो, where you are having dahi, vegetable like cucumber, pudina. I would suggest उसमें आधा चम्मच चिया सीड्स भी डाल दो, and 1 चम्मच ब्राउन राइस का भी डाल दो, तो it becomes a little more filling for you, है ना. And what we could also do is आप ना 2 दिन इसको मॉनिटर करो. देखो अगर बिकॉज ऑफ ईटिंग दिस रात की रोटी 3 से 4 हो रही है क्या, बिकॉज यहाँ कम खाया है तो डिनर ज्यादा हो रहा है, देन दैट इज रॉन्ग. Okay, so we'll have to just rearrange your meals in case that is happening. But in case it's not happening, और जब तक ऐसे मेंटेन हो रहा है कि आप डिनर भी हेल्थी कर रहे हो और डिनर में ज्यादा नहीं खा रहे हो, then it's a good idea. ठीक है, जब तक पेट अच्छा हो जाए तब तक कर लो. ठीक है. Next question.
So we have Kruti here who craves at midnight. So she's asking which.
One second. Kruti, hi. I am proud of you. You are doing a fantastic job with your PCOS. And कितना 10 kilos गया ना? I don't remember your figure, but I know you've done a double-digit weight loss, and it's excellent. All my clients who have done it, I love you. We here work very hard to make one diet plan for you. My girls, your mentors, are scared of me before the diet comes because they know that ma'am is going to get really angry. बहुत मेहनत होती है एक डाइट चार्ट में. So all of you, my other clients who are not giving their 100%, please, you are with me for what? 30, 60, 90 odd days. Of course, you all renew and you all come back. But जितने दिन हो, उतने दिन follow करो, उतने दिन अच्छे results लो, बहुत questions पूछो, and that's how make the best use of this program, please. And next time I see a dirty weight monitor, I'm going to come to your house. Fly, cycle, boat, I'll take any public transport, and then I'll come and then I'll make sure you follow the diet again. ठीक है? Now let me hear Kruti's question.
Yeah, she wants to ask which out of all of these is more unhealthy? Biscuit, khari, toast or चिवड़ा?
Kruti, 10 kgs weight loss हो चुका है. Daily essentials guide खोला ना? नहीं? Free fillers have you opened? In free fillers, which is the option from this which is available to you? What are the options?
Biscuit, khari, toast और चिवड़ा.
Very smart. इसमें से कोई option है ही नहीं. इसीलिए पूछ रही है. There is चिवड़ा, yes. Khari. I'll tell you how khari is made, Kruti. there's maida, okay, so much butter, so much, okay, and it is mixed and mixed and mixed, and there is baking powder added to it, and then it is resin. वो जो layers है ना ऐसे खारी के बीच में, which open, that opening is because of layers and layers of butter. Okay, अच्छी कंपनी वाली खारी use butter. The बुरी कंपनी वाली खारी, okay, 10 more minutes to go, नवीन का अलार्म बज गया. The पूरे वाली खारी is margarine. Margarine is the worst form of fat you can have. Biscuits, margarine, worst form you can have. Toast, I can live with it if you have one toast in the night once in a week. Chivda recipes, you have so many on the website. Please have one katori of that chivda and another 30-40 options that we have given you by now. So please don't indulge in all this khari biscuit etc etc. हाँ ठीक है. There is an article on biscuits also, Vidya. Can you put it up please? So Vidya is putting up that article on biscuits and that's how we'll go about it. Okay. Yes, next query. 10 minutes more. I'm trying to cover at least 6 to 7 questions.
Yes.
Chalo.
Indira Trivedi wants to know what are the effects of Earl Grey tea.
इंदिरा अर्ल ग्रे टी पे बहुत अच्छा आर्टिकल लिखा है हमने. आई एम आस्किंग विद्या टू पुट इट अक्रॉस. वो आर्टिकल प्लीज पढ़ो एंड इफ यू हैव मोर क्वेश्चंस यू आर मोस्ट वेलकम टू आस्क मी.
Preeti Gupta wants to know, is it healthy to drink coffee after a meal?
Preeti, hi. I and you have been talking and I am hoping to see you soon. So Preeti, what I would say is coffee after a meal is required and it was a norm in South India because the food in South India is a little on the rice side, है ना. तो पहले जो हमारे ancestors थे, that rice was again red rice, brown rice which is unpolished. मट्टा rice is something that you all use. वो rice अगर खाएंगे तो कॉफी की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. But we are eating polished rice. We are eating food which makes you a little sleepy. And that is why you need that cup of coffee. I also love my coffee, but what I would say is after a meal make it minimal. वो क्या होता है ना, caffeine जो है, it will not let the absorption of vitamins happen. You will not absorb the vitamin B12 or the vitamin C or the B complex vitamins as you should. Iron भी in fact थोड़ा hinder होगा ना caffeine से. So iron also from your meal will be hindered. So I would say अगर आदत है तो 1 cup को पहले half cup करते हैं and then we'll take it easy and slowly. ठीक है?
Hema Guradian wants to know a little about child nutrition. With increasing cases of child obesity, she wants to know what amount of fats and dairy can be taken for a growing child.
Okay. Hema, again, she is one of my awesome clients doing an awesome job in Dubai, just like Indira. So today I think it's a Dubai family day. So Hema, a very good question that you have asked. In fact, child nutrition in India is not taken that seriously, but abroad if I go, there are specific courses which are addressing child sports nutrition. I can do super specialization in soccer for children. Okay, as a nutritionist. Unfortunately हमारे यहाँ नहीं होता. हमारे यहाँ ऐसे होता है, अरे बच्चा पतला है, one fine day you open your eye, अरे बच्चा मोटा हो गया. So what I am doing is, it's a very big topic. It's a very detailed topic. If I get requests, I will do a 30-minute chai time for all you mothers. Promise in the next 20 days, but I should get at least 100 requests for the same. अभी के लिए, I am putting up a link on what we call as Poshan, which is my child nutrition, small division where we worked very hard. And out of 7,000 clients, we have about only 80 to 90 who are coming under child nutrition category. So I do hope to see an increase in that number. But at the same time, I will wait for certain requests and then we'll go ahead with a chai time just for mothers and children.
Now I think we have covered maximum questions.
Is there any question here which we have missed?
They are all similar questions like what Namrata had asked us about spot reduction and about exercise.
Okay, dinner वाले क्या है? Let's just keep asking one.
Options for dinner.
Oh, okay, which are light and helps us. ठीक है, I have mentioned khichdi before. I would also suggest that as a working woman sometimes, and of course as a mother who has a child and a husband who love to eat, sometimes my diet goes for a toss because उनके लिए इतनी खाने बन जाते हैं कि my cook finally is like भाभी अब मुझे जाने दो. So at that time what I do is I cook up a beautiful chilla. So I open my fridge. क्या पड़ा है? कैप्सिकम है, zucchini है, oats है, बेसन है, X, Y, Z. Just go home and I mean I'm not a big fan of eggs, but anybody who's a big fan of eggs, just do that. Go kar lo, and then but ensure that you are eating it with either a multigrain toast or you are eating it with one roti or you are adding little dalia or little rice. No eating only proteins for a small time, okay? For a large amount of time, and if you think you can do it entire life, difficult. We have 4 minutes more into the show. So what I would say is, let's give them a good news. The good news here is Valentine's Day is round the corner. Oh, we have like a dozen more questions. So before we go to these questions, I will tell you all, Valentine's scheme and offers on all our programs are starting right after the chat show. We will be putting them up on our Facebook page. We will also be open to you asking us any queries regarding all our programs. The number to call is 98205-43329. You can reach me on email at Khyati it's KHY. कोई client यार नाम ले लो अच्छे से. It's KHYATI. Khyati@balancenutrition.in. Any queries that you have for our programs, you are most welcome. We were known for our programs to be a little longer. Now all of you have an option of 30 days. 30 days try कर लो, 30 days में अच्छे results लेके जाओ, and then you can continue your journey with us. So tomorrow we will update you with a Valentine's offer, and we also have a quiz coming up. But I am trying to make this quiz a little difficult. तो मुझे थोड़ा time दे दो. Let me see how much you have remembered from chai time, and then you can answer them. Is there any question which is like a closing question? Bata.
Rava is low calorie or high?
Super question. Rava is coming from where? It is coming from wheat. Okay. Wheat से ही दलिया आता है, रवा आता है, wheat से bread आता है, चपाती आती है, मैदा आता है. 30 grams of any of this is going to give you 100 calories. Rava, we generally say no because Rava is a little fine. The finer the food, the faster you digest it and the faster you feel hungry. So that is why as a dietitian, when a client comes for weight loss, we go easy on the Rava. We rather say dalia upma खा लो, सेवैया उपमा खा लो, and we combine it with sprouts डाल दो उसके अंदर XYZ. Rava, same calories, same fat, same everything, but it is the amount of fineness that it has. Thinner the food, not good. इसीलिए बोलते हैं ना whole wheat flour चाहिए, मैदा नहीं चाहिए. Okay. Any other question?
Yes, ma'am. Very important question.
One minute. ठीक है. 1 minute more to go.
Do body massages help in weight loss or inch loss?
If that happens, I will do a course and I will myself lie down every single day and get one massage done. No, they don't help. They just ensure that you get relaxation. They ensure that you enjoy it, and they ensure that a lot of money gets made by the person who is giving it to you. अगर ये सब होता girls, come on, wouldn't we all be nice and 34, 24, 36? Isn't it? So please, anything that is a fad, anything that is not permanent, please try not doing it. At the same time, last 30 seconds I have, I am waiting for your feedback. Good, bad, talking too much, please tell me, and I will see you again 7th March. 7th March, live chai time. Also, my Dubai people, see you soon. I am waiting to see you. Thinner, please. Bye-bye.
Bye.